We're coming now to the end of a monetary era. Throughout history, every monetary system has gone to zero, which means that the currency has collapsed. No currency has ever survived in history. And we're now coming to the end of the present dollar-based system, which started really with the Fed in 1913. And the end started in 1971 when Nixon closed the gold window, which means there was no discipline whatsoever. Since there was no gold backing, every government, led by the United States, of course, could print unlimited amounts of money. And the end of a monetary era normally ends in the same way, which means we have unlimited money printing, high inflation, debts going up exponentially, bubble markets like stocks, bonds, go down dramatically. What happens when exponential moves start? And this is the example of a stadium filled with water. Starts with one drop, and then a minute later it's 2 drops, and then a minute later it's 4 drops, and it doubles in that manner. So how long do you think that it takes to fill the stadium? A week? A month? No, it takes 50 minutes. But how full do you think it is at 45 minutes? Is it half full, 3/4 full? No, it's only 7% full. So at 45 minutes, the stadium is only 7% full. So from 7% to 100%, it just takes 5 minutes. And this is the same with exponential moves. We can see that, for example, in Germany during the Weimar Republic in the early 1920s. Gold moved from a few thousand marks around the beginning of 1920 to 1 trillion marks at the end of 1921. And these are the kind of moves we will see now in the next few years. It could be 2 years, it could be 5, 6 years. It doesn't matter. We're going to see moves now of currencies collapsing at a very fast speed. So that is an exponential move down. And remember, they're going to go to zero. So we're going to see the whole bond market collapsing with interest rate going up dramatically. Of course, if a bond collapses totally, the interest is exponential, which means infinity, which means that the bonds are worthless. And that's what I believe. A lot of the bonds, including bank loans, credits, etc., will become worthless because most people, companies, or even governments will not be able to repay those loans. And in this scenario, of course, stocks will also go down dramatically. I normally measure stocks against gold, against real money, because there's no use, as I've said before and shown, there's no use measuring gold against paper money that goes down dramatically. So what are we going to see in the next few years? Well, obviously, as I said, we will see high inflation, probably not hyperinflation like in the 1920s, but very high inflation. And inflation, of course, is not prices going up, it's the value of money going down. And obviously, the metals, gold and silver, will reflect this. So gold and silver will move up by multiples from here. It doesn't matter how high they go in money terms, because as I said, the money is going to become worthless. So again, we got to measure it in real purchasing terms. What also comes with the end of a monetary era is wars, social unrest. And we're already seeing this now, of course, wars in Ukraine, wars in the Middle East, and those wars could sadly extend and become more serious. Now, it's not possible to totally protect ourselves from all of this, but at least financially, for the people who have savings, it's absolutely critical to hold gold and to hold silver and to store it safely outside the banking system in safe jurisdictions. This will be your savior during the coming, first, as I said, monetary explosion and inflation, and then thereafter there will be an implosion, which means that prices will come down and debt will come down. And of course, probably gold and silver will come down also, but it will maintain its purchasing power at that point. So please, please remember to protect yourselves and your family today and for future generations. Hold physical gold and silver outside the banking system. Thank you.